All right, so we back at it again with some boxing. Check it now. We all seen the fight with Thomas Delorme and what was his what's the boy Jamal James and whatnot. Yeah, we seen it. It was on free TV Fox. Okay, because they had something else going on FS1. You feel what I'm saying? So we all got to watch it for free. You know what I mean? Just that. But when they had went back and replayed the stuff on FS1, I watched some of the undercards and whatnot. Man, there was a super middleweight bout, and it was against two dudes that I really never heard of, David Morrell and Lennox Allen. Okay, I learned how to pronounce Lennox. It's not Lennox. Lennox Lewis. He was on there, saying how to pronounce his own name. It's Lennox Lewis. So Lennox Allen. Okay, now at first, see this fight here, it just stood out to me. I'm gonna put it to you like this, Put it to you like that. It just stood out, okay? Because when they entered the ring, David Morrell only came in this fight with 2 professional fights, okay? This, like, the boy is fresh, okay? He came in undefeated, 2 fights with 2 knockouts, okay? Then you have Lennox Allen, 22-0, 1 draw with 14 KOs. And I'm like, wait a minute, they're fighting for the WBA vacant belt? I'm like, this gots to be a joke, okay? I said, this is going to be a cool breeze for old Lennox Allen. I said, he must going to be, like the next hype job. Like, they're giving this guy some fresh bread, a guy with only 2 fights under his belt, to come in to fight for a vacant WBA super middleweight title. Well, okay, David Morrell, he's from Cuba and everything's, he got some pop, 100% knockout ratio going into the fight with 2, wins, and both those wins coming in by knockout. Boy, first bell, my goodness, sounding that first bell, David Morrell, woo, he gave David Allen hell. I said David Allen, Lennox Allen hell. Okay, he gave that brother hell. Oh my goodness. I think Lennox Allen, I think he's from Guyana, but my goodness, he schooled the veteran boxer in Lennox Allen. Okay, we talking about David Morrell, a young 22-year-old Cuban boxer, and when he says he's 22, look, he's not lying. Okay, he's not saying he's 25 when he's really 46, like Luis Ortiz, all right, or like the other Cuban boxers who lie about their age, and like they say they're 27, but damn, they be looking rough for 27, like damn, they be looking like 39 and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But this kid is really 22. He's really a kid. He's young. I mean, excellent boxer. Okay, he got some excellent boxing skills. He schooled the veteran Lennox Allen. He won the belt. Okay, I mean, I'm very impressed with David Morrell. Let me tell you, PBC, Al Heyman, they have their own Vasyl Lomachenko in this young man here. Okay, now I understand. Look, he's a champion, so he's no longer a prospect. Okay, with only 2 fights, he is now a world champion. Okay, actually he has 3 fights now because he just beat Lennox Allen and everything. Okay, so actually he has 3 fights. But really, I mean, it's just like another Vasyl Lomachenko here. Okay, PBC got their own Vasyl Lomachenko. Now, check this. Now, what PBC should do, or either what David Morrell should do, is start linking his name up with the other top super middleweights just to get known. Okay, likes with David Benavidez or Canelo Alvarez. Start calling these guys out. Now, I don't know, I can't say he might not be ready for them, because man, the way he schooled Lennox Allen, man, I believe he is. Okay, like I said, he's the next Vasyl Lomachenko at the age of 22. Already a champion. Who knows how far he's going to go. But yeah, who knows? He could be ready. But I would like to see him against Edgar Berlanga. Now, Edgar Berlanga, he's a prospect still. He's the guy with like the 14 straight knockouts, okay, on his record, okay? Now, yeah, Cuba versus Puerto Rico, why not? Okay, I mean, we had plenty of Cuba versus, Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Mexico, Puerto Rico, they got some great boxers. Cuba is said to have some of the best, but really, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet because mostly all the Cuban guys that be performing are old, except for this young man here. His conditioning is very good. Okay, his timing, awesome. All right, he's on point. All right, he's schooled. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. He schooled the veteran. Lennox Allen, he made him looks like an amateur. Okay, he really did put a hurting on Lennox Allen. All right, but I like to see him in there with Edgar Berlanga. I like to see what Edgar Berlanga, the prospect, what he can do with David Morrell and what David Morrell could do with Edgar Berlanga. Okay, Edgar Berlanga, he's already like putting his name out there with saying he's ready to fight Miguel Cotto in 18 months. Well, take on this young man here first. Okay, Cuba, like I said, mostly all them countries, Latin country got some pretty good boxers, but now Cuba versus Puerto Rico, yes, this should be a pretty good showdown. All right, I would love to see this fight. So anyways, that's my take on this. This is CMD Boxing Reports, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.